Hey everyone. Uh, so I am hoping to start production of The Last of the Americans, the movie, August of next year. Everything going right. I am praying that happens. So that's an announcement I wanted to get off about my movie. Second, uh, Saturday, September 3rd was National Cinema Day, and I figured, okay, I'd go and check out a movie. And one of the movies they had in mind was Jaws in 3D. Now, this is what I mean. I did not see this movie, Jaws 3, in 3D. No, no, no. That's not what happened. What they did was take the original Jaws, see here, and they were able to like do some digital voodoo that they do so well. And as much as the 3D aspect of that whole thing kind of like was a novelty, I actually enjoyed watching the movie itself. It wasn't so much a fact that, oh, see the task in 3D, woo! No, no, no. I actually liked how much clearer the picture was. Not saying that the digital uh, transfer of Jaws is bad to look at, far from it. In fact, I actually do see it, and it's pretty good, but it wasn't as clear and sharp as it was on a big screen. And that's the thing I enjoyed the most is I got to see this classic on the big screen. I got to see a movie that has a bit of a personal story behind it because my oldest brother, who passed away in 2019, may rest in peace, Rob, and Jaws turned out to be one of his favorite movie franchises. He loved Jaws. He loved Jaws 2, Jaws 3, even Jaws the Revenge. And in 2020, I figured I'd try my hand at doing a top 10 of the more ridiculous moments to honor my brother's memory, to honor his life, because that movie was one of his favorite movies. So, and it kind of like, well, it was basically very hard for me to get through because there were times when I was watching the original or Jaws 3D or Jaws The Revenge, and I couldn't help but think of Rob and cry. Um, but it made me want to get into filmmaking when I watched it. It's one of the 10 movies that got me into filmmaking in general. One of the better ones is True Grit. The other one is, of course, Star Wars and Superman and Indiana Jones. But there was also Clerks in that list. And one of the things that it was about Jaws is that it wasn't about, ooh, the shark, run for the. It was the story of the events. It was basically this one sane man trying to basically keep a town from falling apart when the mayor himself is like seeing only greenbacks because he thinks that's what keeps a community going is the cash. So he's alone until he comes up with Matt Hooper and this very eccentric fisherman by the name of Quint, who's like, I'll help you out, I'll do this. And that is a great story. And I can tell you, the technical nightmares of the what happened behind the scenes of this movie is probably some of the more craziest things I've seen or heard. Actually, my bad. Especially when one day, and this is how Richard Dreyfuss stated it: "The shark is working. The shark is working. The boat is sinking. The boat is sinking. Help!" I mean, the boat was sinking. It had Roy Scheider, who was Chief Martin Brody, Robert Shaw, Quint, and of course Richard Dreyfuss, Matt Hooper on board. And everyone in the crew was like, "Save the camera, save the camera, save the cameras." And Roy's like, what about the guys who are supposed to, act in the boat? Do you think we can get a rescue here?" I mean, and they were able to save the footage, thankfully. And but and to everyone's surprise, it became the best movie of the year. Of course, didn't win all the awards that I wanted to, but the fact that John Williams, who was performing at the Oscars that year and had to, had to orchestrate, get his award for the score, and then go back to quickly to do the rest of the Oscars. That is just one story of of John Williams. Oh, the sequels. I already did like a top 10 ridiculous things back in 2020 of the Jaws movie franchise. And it's still one of my better ones of that year. And I think what I'm trying to get is that I absolutely loved seeing Jaws in 3D. Again, the original Jaws in 3D, not for the 3D elements, but because of how clear and precise the picture looked, how much better the picture looked than most of the times I've seen it. And it was not Jaws 3 in 3D. If you have seen it that weekend, then you obviously love cinema as much as I do. Or if you're someone who's never seen the movie in theater and you wanted to see it, that was the perfect weekend to do it. Will I get a better transfer digital copy of it? Maybe. But for now, I've got a big enough boat. And I hope everyone enjoys movies. And for those who have enjoyed movies, I hope you enjoyed Jaws. Especially if you saw it in the theater with how great a picture it was. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and bye.